Join us in the church on Monday, May the 1st, 2017, from 6 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m., where we would have a special guest, Tamika L. Sims, in the church with us. Oh, yes, the Ink Pen Diva is back. Here's a recap from the last time she was in the church.
And the beautiful thing about faith is that faith is an action word, which means we have to act on it. Like you just said, you have to move in it. We can't expect for God to do it all, and I think that's what happens. When God gives us a dream, we just expect for Him to say, "Okay, Tamika, here you go. Here's everything you need from A to Z." But it doesn't work that way. He expects for us. We hear Him, we believe Him, we start acting on His word, and then we take steps. We have to move. We have to follow the process. There are things that we have to do. Work is required of our hands, of our minds, of our knowledge, our expertise. There is work required. And so we start off doing great with the work, and then as we talked about, that opposition comes. And so then we get past the opposition, and then we get in faith, and then more opposition, and then we get in faith, and then more opposition, and then we get in faith, until one of the greatest challenge comes to us, and then we fall out of faith. Or then our faith starts to decrease, and then we start questioning God. Did He really call us to this, and all of that? But with faith, the work requires faith. The dream requires work. The vision requires that we do something. And so we need not forget that He's not just going to drop it in our lap. And if He does, that's great, because He's God and He can do that. But at the end of the day, it requires work on our part.
That is none other than our very special guest, Tamika L. Sims from Ink Pen Diva. I am your host, Pastor Derashay Zorn, and our co-host, Pastor Sharon Pegues. We look forward to having you in the church on Monday from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. Go to www.gospelbodyradio.org and meet us in the church.